Hola Bandidos, welcome to Mel's Magic. I'm Magic Mel, and this is episode 1 of season 4 of Mel's Magic. As usual, me and my spirit guide, I'll say hello. I hope you're doing well. And it's an auspicious day to start Mel's Magic season 4 because it's the new moon in Gemini. And as far as I've gathered from the card readings and the other horoscope readings I listen to on YouTube, this new moon invites us to be curious and to be open, to open ourselves up. And curious in the sense of curious about ourselves, but also about other people or situations, the way we encounter other situations. So instead of maybe immediately judging something or labeling something, the new moon invites us to pause and stay curious, to kind of make an inquiry and to investigate. Oh, why is this person acting like that? Or what lies underneath this? So I'm welcoming this, this Gemini energy. And I wanted to try out something new. I wanted to pull some cards in front of you and read them in front of you. I've started that at the end of season 3, but now that it's the full moon, it's a special reading, card pulling from the Moonology Oracle card deck. I cite all the decks I use in the comment box below. So here we are, ready? And with this, I invite my angels, spirit guides, and ancestors, as well as Spirit himself. Please guide us in this new moon of Gemini, and may it be for our highest good and the highest good of everyone involved. Vale? Let's pull a card. New moon Gemini. Let's see what comes out. I don't know about you guys, but I love being in touch with the cycle of the moon. It helps me set intentions and kind of stay accountable, keep track of myself in the larger rhythm, in the cosmic rhythm. And it's just a beautiful ritual to devote some of our attention and energy to Hanyan or Diana, Greek or Roman mythology. But Hanyan is the angel, or is the moon. Archangel Hanyan is the moon goddess, so to speak. There we go. All right. The card is a win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra. So these cards, they don't directly, for example, it's not a mistake that I pulled this one and it says in Libra. It's the kind of energy that is related to the card that we're harnessing here. Well, already it sounds like good news. I like win-win outcomes. Let's check and see what this is all about. What is it? A full moon in Libra. So listen up. The full moon in Libra, the sign of partnership, of falling in love, and of closely relating to someone else. Since full moons are climaxes and conclusions, this card suggests you're either about to start a new relationship or that an important existing relationship is changing somehow, perhaps coming to an end or moving to a new level of commitment. It's important to remember that people come to us for a reason and sometimes just for a season. If a relationship is ending now, it's doing so at the right time, so try not to fight it. This card can also refer to a professional relationship. There is a sense that you need to balance your ego with someone else's needs. A win-win outcome is possible with give and take, and doing so might be the answer to your question. We can attune to the moon by letting go of that which is falling away. You know how often it's a human thing now, we attach to things. We don't, out of fear, we grasp at things. We don't trust that things are always unfolding for our highest and our greater good. Often we don't understand, something good might come into our lives and then we're shocked that it leaves our life. without knowing that actually the universe has something much, much better in store for us. So allowing this falling away is what is called for in this new moon. Additional meanings for the card: see the other person through the eyes of love, and it will change your perspective. Isn't that what I said earlier? What the new moon is inviting us to do? To be curious, to try and step out of our preconditioned patterns or ego stories, also our defensiveness, to really be present and listen to the other person, see what they really have to say, and look at them through the eyes of source, through the eyes of love and appreciation. In my life, it's a daily challenge, but with people around me, if I pause and I breathe and I remember and set my intention and say, Melanie, remember, we want to come from peace, from joy, from love, then my ego voice has less reason to latch onto or has less grasp. And I'm able to appreciate the people around me more and to not see them through my perhaps already ingrained neural pathway of or vibration I had going before of agitation or resistance or annoyance. So once I'm aware of that and really choose to look at the other person from the lens of love, then the resistance and the frustration often falls away. Voila. Another additional meaning for this card is it's time to make a firm decision. I don't know about you guys, but I used to be so indecisive in my life. I mean, mainly because I was scared of deciding and choosing for myself because I didn't trust myself. Now I'm much more able to decide from a heart space, from my center, because I also realize that when I choose and direct my life from my center, not only do I benefit, but everyone around me. Because if we take this notion, this concept that the universe is evolving through us, we are co-creators, we're still creating the universe through our thoughts and our actions. So if we really take that on board and think, okay, if I act out of my integrity, that will be for my highest good, i.e. the universe's highest benefit, then everyone else around benefits because we're all the universe. We're just like fractals of the universe, no? So another one is time for you to focus on yourself for a while. It's one thing I want to expand on because I'm a Leo, I'm a go-getter, I'm a generator, and I'm excited about life. I'm very passionate about life. One of my weaknesses, though, is to moderate or manage my energy. So I'm used to going about life in a roller coaster kind of manner, like a burst of energy and then a crash, burst of energy and a crash. And as one gets older and we're able to look back and see what works and what doesn't work, I come to realize now that I really, for my own benefit, I really need to manage my energy. And every day the lesson comes back to me, like, Melanie, instead of just boosting out there like, okay, let's go for it, vamos, I'm realizing, hey, it's actually more beneficial if I take a few minutes, if I ground myself, if I gather myself, if I call in Chamuel, Sandalphon, my archangels that ground me, take a breath, go back into the body and act with more ease, go about it with more groundedness. It's something I am learning and I'm nurturing and I'm practicing every day, because I know that these crazy crashes, they don't benefit me anymore. It takes me a long time to pull myself up again. And I want to be more efficient. I want to be more stable and more stable in my energy. So taking time to focus on yourself is essential. And that involves sometimes maybe changing the plan or having to disappoint people because we need to regroup. But if I've noticed that if you also explain to people, hey, I'd love to do this, I'd love to be there for you, but I really, for my own benefit and everyone, I need to take care of my own energy so I can be there for you better and genuinely, people understand and people respect that. It's all about the way we communicate things, no? Next one is look after yourself, but avoid vanity. So, in my experience, I found it very hard to be selfish in the sense that, no, me first, because I thought, oh, that's selfish, just being egotistical. But again, as I just explained now, it's not the case. If we nurture ourselves, if we fill our own cup first, the overflowing of energy that comes as a consequence of nurturing ourselves benefits others. Anything else leads us to resentment, to frustration, to pain. You know that illness and sickness is an accumulation of the body, the signs that we didn't heed. And speaking of which, I'm actually fasting today and taking it deliberately easy because I pushed myself too much physically over the past month, and with the garden, with exercise, although I love doing all of that, I love it. But I often forget to really tune into my body and my body's rhythm and the signals he's giving me. Call my body a he. Although I'm 100% female. But, my body is often telling me, slow down, Melanie. And I say, no, it's fine. We're going to continue. Until this weekend, I had a kind of virus going on, or food poisoning, or just heat stroke. Forgot to drink water, and everything just accumulated to the point where, yesterday I was really just in bed. And I'm honoring that. I'm telling myself now, I'm forgiving myself, and I'm telling myself, hey, I got the message. It's a bit late, but I got it. I got the message. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to reset and fast and stretch, yoga, breathing, all the good stuff, and allow myself to recover. And often it's also this notion that pausing or resting is an indulgence. It's not. It's self-care. Look at nature. I mean, nature is always the great teacher or role model, no? Everything comes in season. And it doesn't mean that the harvest is going to be less abundant just because we take a step back and rest. Why drive ourselves to the brink of exhaustion? I'm so used to that from the past. I mean, I used to push myself so hard. Is it still recording? Yes. And because I wanted to prove that I can do it, push myself just 1 inch further. And I don't buy into that anymore. I'm like, no. I know I'm going to be more effective and efficient if I allow myself rest. And thank you, body, for reminding me. Let's thank our bodies for showing us the way. So I'm thanking my body for reminding me that rest is necessary, it's useful, it's beneficial, it's productive in that sense. There's this infamous word, productivity. In any case, look after yourself, okay? But avoid vanity. Well, I guess it's like over pampering or spending beyond your means kind of vanity. Leave that up to you. And the next additional meaning is, now is a great time for a makeover. It's always a great time for a makeover. I'm telling myself, I had a haircut. I love my short hair though. Super useful and kind of gives me this, I don't know, Sinead O'Connor look. In any case, I'm always up for reinventing myself, honestly. So ask yourself, in which area of my life am I ready for a makeover? It can be anything from decluttering. I'm also telling myself, hey, I actually want to try out, I'm not going to claim I'm going to be vegan forever, but I'm out of curiosity, Gemini curiosity, I'm going to try out vegan recipes. Because I know I've had health issues where hormonal imbalances, where a more conscious way of eating is called for. A more joyful, colorful, inspired way of eating is called for. So that's my makeover for this month. I'm going to consciously try to cook and try out vegan recipes. And they look so colorful. If you jump on Instagram, I mean, it all looks like, oh my God, so delicious and so inviting and so colorful. So if on top of that it's healthy, hello, I'm going that way. So there you go. And the overall teaching of this card is, no matter when you pull the full moon in Libra card, it encourages you to find a balance between your desires and those of the people around you. Balance is a very Libran energy, and the full moon brings things to a peak. Dramas and upset bring partnerships to the fore. Libra energy also brings love energy. Negotiations are easier. So let me know if anything resonates with you, but it's plenty for me on this topic. Yes, I mean, the eternal quest for balance, no? Everything is always in flux. We are continuously evolving, our needs evolve, our sense of self unfolds. And as I said in previous episodes, I no longer believe that I can do everything on my own. I want to collaborate. I want to support others. I want to be part of this beautiful human web we are weaving together. And that takes negotiations, and it takes finding, having boundaries between myself and other people. And this boundaries is something I've always struggled with in the past because I had such a poor sense of self. I come from a background of, enmeshment and porous boundaries, codependency, where I totally outsourced my sense of worth from other people and was always hyper attuned to other people's needs at the cost of abandoning my own truth, my own boundaries, my own needs. And that's something I'm working on out of self-love and by tuning into the body and listening to my intuition. We're constantly being guided, and often instead of more doing, it requires more allowing, more receptiveness, more tuning into our own rhythm that nobody can dictate. It's a very personal relationship, and it's something to be honored, something to honor, something to respect, it's a devotional thing. I told myself, I want my life to be a ritual, a ritual of surrender and at the same time intention setting. No, it's this balance again of having a vision but also surrendering to the mystery of life, because I will never understand everything completely. There's always something else to unfold, to unravel, to understand, to explore. So I want to find that fine balance and integrate. I think I told you guys before, I don't believe anymore in this heart versus mind, this versus that. No. I used to be very much black and white, and I'm still working on my shades of gray and integrating the light with the dark. That's what it's all about for me personally, integrating my shadow into the light, allowing for my emotions, allowing for, yes, having a vision, but primarily respecting the body who I have neglected and really abused in the past. I don't want to violate myself anymore. So find your rhythm. Use this beautiful portal of the new moon in Gemini to get curious about yourself, about your life. Ask yourself, is it really so? Does it really have to be like that? Question your belief system. Open yourself up for new insights. Take the time for yourself to rest and reset if needed. Listen to your body and remember, the best is yet to come. I 100% believe this now. I am so enjoying this unfolding, this journey of life, because I know the best is yet to come. And win-win outcomes are totally possible. So what did the cards say in terms of relationships? Okay, new relationships are on the horizon, but maybe existing relationships are changing also. So let's grasp less, let's allow for more change. And hey, maybe love is in the air. I'm in love. I'm in love with life. I'm in love with myself and all the beautiful projects that are on the go. And I'm in love with bringing this magic to you guys. I hope you feel it. I really hope you feel it. And let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. Let's bring more joy into June and this new lunar cycle. Va? Suena bien? Hört sich gut an, Leute? Was geht ab? Bueno, y con esto, I'll close this little session. I wish you all the best and sending you lots of love and joy. Va? Okay, un abrazo. This is Magic Mel. This is Mel's Magic, my channel, Mel's Magic. If you like my videos, if you enjoy them, please hit the like button right down here. It helps my channel grow. And if you feel like it, subscribe for more videos. We're already in season 4. Check back on seasons 1, 2, and 3. I mean, the videos are kind of with they were recorded in a specific time and place on my journey, but I really feel there are timeless messages because the truly personal becomes universal. So do check them out, the other seasons, and if anything resonates, I'm always open and happy to hear from any of you in the comment box. Let's open a dialogue here, and voila, all the best. See you for next episode, coming soon.